Hey guys, this is Diane, and for today's video, I'm gonna help you create an account in the new IRCC portal and also help you do a visit visa application here in Canada. So let's start. So this is the Government of Canada Immigration and Citizenship website. You can have you can choose between English or French, but let's do the English one because I'm familiar to it. Okay. So this is the link towards the new IRCC portal account. I'm gonna put this link on the bio so it'll be easier for you. But if you want to type this in your browser, it will be okay as well. Or go to Google and just type in IRCC new portal. It will also get you to this page. So you must have a valid email address. You must type in these boxes so you can get an invitation code. Once this blew out, after you put in your email address on these boxes, click on that. And this will divert you to this page wherein they will give you a code. You just have to click copy to clipboard and then click to continue to IRCC portal sign up page. So it'll gonna be diverting you to this page. You just have to paste the invitation code here, put the same email address, create your passwords, and then type in your last name, your first name, and if you have numbers, so Canada or US or other countries. And then once everything has been filled out, this sign up button will blue out as you can see here. Just click on sign up and then it will give you a message that a verification code has been sent to the email account. So make sure that the emails you have provided is accessible to you. And then you just have to copy the code from that email, or you just have to click on the links that is attached to that email. So what I did is I copy it and I click on that. So this will give you a verification that the email has been verified and that you can sign in. Make sure that you don't forget your email address and your password. Okay. So sign in and then this will be your dashboard. So as you can see, there are a couple of parts here. The link to creating a visa application. If you have citizenship, you can also get an e-download here. View applications you submitted. So if you have completed an application, it will pop up here. If you are making an application and you haven't finished it, you haven't paid anything yet, or you haven't submitted it, it will pop up here. And then the last part will be your account messages. If you receive any emails coming from the government. So this these messages will also notify you to your email address, but the email address will say there is a message in your account, please log in. So next one, okay, sorry, going back, we're gonna go to click the start application link, which is apply to visitor visa, transit visa, and study permit. So this will what will show you. So make sure you have read through it. Your passport, credit card. They only receive credit card, guys, just in case they need to refund. It's easier for them. No debits, okay? And then follow these steps. Pay your select which application, answer the questions, review your answers so you can still modify them, upload some documents if it needed to be, such as your pictures or passport copy, pay your fees, submit your application. You have 60 days to complete the submission. So take the I acknowledge and that I've read and understand the information given above, and I'm ready to start my application. So click on the start application, and then this will lead you to this page. So I click on the visitor visa, and then my reason is to visit Canada as a visitor. And then it'll gonna ask you what would you like to do in Canada. So they're gonna be asking you specific reasons. So if you want to spend time with your daughter or son or your siblings that you haven't seen for like 5 years or 10 years, this and that. Enter the date that you're planning to go to Canada. Enter the date that you will leave the Canada, and UCI is only applicable if you have applied previously and it has expired or it got refused or you had another visa that you applied but didn't go through some, or I mean you have applied for a different visa previously. And then I'm sorry, so you just click on save and continue, and then you selected visit Canada as a tourist. This is what is going to be needed from you: a passport, personal details, travel documents, finances, education history, criminal or police clearance, medical background is doesn't always apply if you're just gonna be visiting for like 2 to 3 months or less than 6 months. And then family information, make sure that you include every people in your family, because in the future, up- um if you did not include them, it'll be difficult for you to help them get to Canada. And then click on continue to application. And then that is the purpose of your visit, right? And then it'll direct you one by one to each category. For example, personal details, it'll gonna ask your name, address, this and that, and then the application that questions about your applications, activities is your itinerary, security questions in case you forgot your password, medical history, family information. Like I've said, you have to complete this, contact information, summary, and documents. So I believe that the documents you will have to upload some documents such as your bio a biographical page for your passports, your picture, um, if you have any, um, your financial funds or settlement funds, how much have you declared, or your proof of funds, if you have worked back to the country that you're currently at right now, um, marriage certificate if you're applying for you and your husband or you and your wife. Those are the things. So you will see one by one depending on the situation that you have put on in your personal details, right? And then the fees, and then consent declaration and complete. So the difference from the GCK account and then the new IRCC portal, this is how it looks like for the GC account. So everything you have to download it. Like for this application form, you have to download it and then you have to upload. These are the things that was being asked, like photos, marriage certificate, passport, family member representative for online application, this and that. Proof of means of financial support, and then that's pretty much it. And the only thing is you can submit um also on this area, you can also submit letter of invitation and letter of intention. So letter of invitation came from the person who invites you to come to Canada. Letter of intention is the letter that you as the applicant will write to convince the immigration officer that you will leave at the specified time that you have declared. So eligibility, I believe, is the passport, you're in good health, police clearance. You need to convince the immigration officers that you have ties like financial assets, properties, jobs at home, you have a house, um, what else? Still have family members in your current country that you need to go back to. You need to also convince the immigration officer that you will leave the Canada at the end of your visit. You have enough money, so proof of funds, and the amount of money you will need. Your medical exam, like I've said, only applies if you are gonna be visiting for more than 6 months. Letter of invitation, like I've mentioned before, make sure that in the letter of invitation you specified what month y- that you have been invited to come to Canada and what month are you leaving, who is gonna be providing your accommodations, um, what are the things that you're planning to go or visit, this and that. So the next one would be the fee. It's 100 Canadian dollar, and it's gonna once everything has been submitted, depending on the processing time, I would I would gonna be putting a link on how to check on the time frames online on the link on my bio. So once everything has been approved, what will you be expecting is a two letters in your IRCC account, the decision letter and the letter of instruction to submit your passport. Okay, so like I've said, where will you see it? It's gonna be in here. So you need to log into your portal and then you will see what message you will receive. So once you submit your application, you will receive an acknowledgement of receipt from the government that they receive your application. You will also receive um, those two letters that has been mentioned, the decision letter and a letter of instructions where you will submit your passport. And then once they stamped it, they will return your passport and you're ready to go. So that's pretty much it. Hope you have learned something, guys, and I'm excited for your applications. If you have any questions, let me know. Please don't forget to like and subscribe on my channel. Thank you. Till next video, I'll be making probably a student visa permit application. I'm just trying to gauge what my time were like because I'm still working as well. And I'll see you to the next video. Bye.